That's the difference, bro. Me, playing against Arsenal is long.
Arsenal is the best team right now in the EPL without a doubt. Do well to watch this video to the end and let me hear your thoughts about what you think about this Nigerian Super Eagles player and also a Nottingham Forest defender, Ola Aina, who has played against all the big six or the big four in the EPL, and he has this to say.
But what is the difference from a player's point of view when you're playing Liverpool and when you're playing Arsenal? What's the difference? What's the different approach that they come with, and how do you prepare for that?
They're both direct teams, but Liverpool's direct in a way where it's like 1, 2, 3 passes. They're in your box, bruv. You know what I'm saying? It almost feels like a basketball game, bruv. Arsenal's thing is like it's so hard to explain because. Like, you have to just be on the pitch. But when they're passing it, it looks like they're just doing side to side and that. But they're passing it here and then like they're probing. There's balls in behind, like flicks and stuff. Like players are just changing positions constantly, bro. Yeah. And that's tough, you know. Yeah. See, with City, you can almost get like a little breather, you know, because it's in front of you. It's going side to side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're more patient with it. You feel me? So that's the difference, bro. Me, playing against Arsenal is long.
We've heard from Ola Aina. Ola Aina is actually sharing his sentiment because he has played against all these teams. Remember, he plays for Nottingham Forest, and Nottingham Forest are doing great for themselves this season. They've won everybody, the so-called big teams in the EPL, but they've refused to win Arsenal and Chelsea. But let's leave Chelsea out of it because you cannot compare Arsenal to Chelsea right now, right? He has played against all these teams. And look at what he has to say. He mentioned Liverpool. He mentioned Manchester City. And he mentioned Arsenal. He says playing with Arsenal is long. No cap. Because Arsenal, you're going to look at them like, oh, they're doing this. But we have a different type of tactics. Remember, if your team is not mentioned by this particular individual, just know that your team are really not doing well for themselves. They are not doing well for themselves. They are not really a tough side. They are not even compared to a team that has pedigree, that has this force that you have to be scared whenever you're meeting them. He mentioned the likes of Liverpool, mentioned the likes of Manchester City and Arsenal. You saw how he gave a practical... he dissects his thoughts about playing with all these teams, and he rates Arsenal above every other team. Guys, stop playing with Arsenal. Arsenal is going to be playing Chelsea tomorrow, and we're going to show you guys the real stuff we're made of. Trust me, at the Emirates Stadium. Guys, let me know what you think about this. Do you really agree with Ola Aina in this particular statement, this particular video he has made, coming out to give his own rating about the top teams he has actually played with? Trust me, from his own side, I could really understand, I could relate, because he has played with this team. You can only experience all these things by playing with these particular individuals. And he, as a defender, is the most person that could actually come out to give his own side of view. Why? Because the pressure is always on them. Remember, they are the defensive line that saves a team if the team is going to get broken or not. Guys, let me hear your thoughts about this particular video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.